Okay, got it set up. Wow, it took me like 5 times to try to figure out how high up I needed to have my phone, because I'm totally using an iPhone 7 to record this YouTube video because your girl has no money. But that's beside the point. My name is Morgan. I'm about to be doing a makeup tutorial today. It's probably about to be terrible, but we're both in this together. Kind of backstory, I asked on Instagram if I should make a YouTube channel because I've like wanted to do one for like the longest time, but I was so nervous because I was like, I don't want people watching me, I don't want people commenting on me, like, but at this point, like, I don't care. I love doing makeup, and if anyone has anything negative to say about that,
I don't care. Life is too short.
you can't just let people ruin your life. Anyways, into the makeup. I totally thought that I would do my like everyday look or like my most common makeup look, since that's the one that I'm most comfortable with and confident with. So let's get started. First things first is I have like combination skin where it's like super dry but also super greasy. So I usually have a lot of issues with wearing makeup. The first thing that I'm gonna put on is a gelato cream from Clinique. By the way, I'm totally gonna like mess up pronunciations of words because I'm not feeling that great today. So I'm a little under the weather and my brain is not working. But it's a good thing that most of my skills are muscle memory based skills, so I don't really need to think to do this makeup, thank goodness. Okay, and now that I've put lotion on my face, I just realized that I forgot my chapstick and I totally forgot to put water in my beauty blender, so I'm about to have to pause this video and be right back, but for you guys it'll be only a second, so peace out. Okay, I'm back. I have the beauty blender and the chapstick. I'm just like overloading my mouth with this stuff right now because currently I have like this cut right between in the corner of my mouth from like waking up one morning and like yawning, and that boy just split wide open and I was like, ouch. But you know, it's like that sometimes, so you can't be too hurt about it. Okay, now that we have the lotion on, the gelato cream, I'm gonna do face primer. I have the e.l.f. Poreless face primer. I just put like a pea-size amount on my fingers and usually just head straight for the T-zone. And I really like to work this in because if not, it feels super greasy to me, where it feels like it's just sitting on the top of my skin and not drying down. But once I actually have the makeup on, I'm not too mad at it, but like beforehand it just feels really weird. And but it does smell very refreshing because I think it has tea tree oil in it, if I'm not wrong. I totally will have to look that up, but because these bottles have no labels on them. Okay, next step. I use 2 foundations. I use the Tarte Amazonian Clay. This one is in Fair Beige, and then I also use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This one is in shade Porcelain. I don't know if this like video does it justice, but I have super, super pale skin, and I kind of have like a tiny bit of rosacea like in here, and I have dark circles like super bad, but for the most part, like I don't really have a whole lot of acne, thank goodness, right? So first I'm going to take the Tarte foundation, and I'm just gonna kind of do rather large dots onto my skin. I found that if I do like smaller dots, they dry down a lot faster, and then it's harder to like use the beauty blender to blend it into my skin. And then I also am going to take some of the Wet n Wild foundation and kind of do that more like under my eyes and like all the places that I would highlight. And then I just rub the rest of that right into my hand. And then take out my handy dandy mirror. I actually got this for Christmas. And honestly, I use it more for a mirror than for the makeup that's inside it. Because, like, the palette is super cute, but, I don't know, all the shades are metallic. And I already have a lot of metallic eyeshadows, and these are like really dark colors, and I'm more of like a fan of light metallic shadows that are more like glittery, I guess you could say. Yeah, so I don't ever like actually use the makeup in here, but the mirror is super great. It's a big old mirror. So yeah, now I'm just pretty much going to beat this into my skin. I don't really understand why the term is called beating, because I mean, you're not that forceful with it, but at the same time, I totally get it, because I'm just about to sit here tapping my face for like a gazillion years. Also, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for having music going on in the background, but hopefully I don't. Obviously, I don't own any of this music. I'm actually playing it off of YouTube right now in the background, because that's usually where I listen to all my music. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than that. Goodness gracious, this is taking forever. Okay. I have a hair stuck in my foundation. Okay, now I think that I'm done. I look very alien-ish right now. I have no color to my skin whatsoever. Okay. Excuse my vaping. We're just gonna cover this. I also don't know the rule in vaping either, so I'm just gonna hold it in. I don't want to get in trouble on my first YouTube video. I am 19, by the way, so I'm legally old enough. Okay, next thing I do is I take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer in shade, I think this is fair, yes. And she's almost gone. Your girl's about to cry. She needs to get some more. That boy is empty. And also do the forehead, straight down the nose, Cupid's bow, and the chin a tiny bit. Now that I look like I'm wearing war paint, we're also going to beat this into the skin. I totally forgot to put concealer on my eyelids, dang it. Yes, also I would conceal on top of my eyelids because I don't know if you can tell, but I have really bad veins on my eyelids, and sometimes it shows through the shadow if the shadow is not pigmented enough, but also concealer just helps it adhere and stick on. This beauty blender works so freaking good. I just got this like last week or the week before, and I haven't really done my makeup a lot since I bought it, so I haven't really gotten to use it and like see what it's actually all about, but I'm so impressed. Like, yes, girl. Oh my god. Okay, so now I'm going to actually put the concealer on my eyelids. If I can get enough off, because this thing is freaking bone dry. God, that gives me anxiety. Need to get a new one. Okay, then I just take what's on the eyelid and distribute it around my eye. I do it up by my eyebrow, and then I'm gonna go to the other side, do the same thing, and then now that this eyeball is done, we are going to take our original formula air spun loose powder in shade rosy beige, which is actually closer to my normal skin tone before I put, or like it's closer to my foundation color than it is to my concealer, and it does have pigment, so it's like, I don't know, it makes my face all one color. And I'm gonna take that powder on my beauty blender and pack it underneath my eyes so that we don't get any creasing. I feel like I'm just about to make really, really random and weird noises multiple times throughout this video, and I just want everyone to be prepared, because that's just a thing that I do. Could literally ask any of my friends and they would totally be like, yeah, Morgan says and does really weird things all the time. But it's fine, because like my best friend also does weird voices and all that other fun stuff with me, so it like makes me feel better about myself. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but all the places that I put the powder, my face is orange. Usually once I take the brush and like dust it off, it goes away, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one seeing that. I look like I have Cheeto dust under my eyes. Quick Kool-Aid break. Honestly, I wish I was drinking a Red Bull right now, but I'm not, and I can't complain about it because it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little out of order for myself, but I usually would do my eyeshadow next, but I think I'm just gonna go and do my brows. Usually what I do first is I just take a spoolie and just comb them up first. I have this like Wet n Wild Color Icon brow pencil. I think this is in their like blonde shade. I don't naturally have blonde hair, but it's blondish pink right now, as you guys can tell. Okay, now that I have combed my brows up, looking a little crazy out here, I have this like little NYX like eyebrow compact, I think you would call it, and these are actually like like auburn colors. But I figured since my hair is pink, it wouldn't matter. Don't look that crazy, right? Also, I naturally have like pretty thick eyebrows, so I don't really have to do a whole lot to them. Mostly, I just kind of fill them in a little bit and give them that like extra boldness. Also, my eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they're not going to be perfect. I just wanted to put that out there before you see my eyebrows all funky and you're like, Morgan, what happened? Like, thought you were good at makeup or doing a makeup tutorial, but I'm not claiming to be the best, you know? You dig? God, this is so nerve-wracking. I think I just overlined my brow. Lovely. This brush is so tiny. Oh yeah, we just messed her up big time. You know, actually, I don't hate it, although I can tell that this brow is arch is higher than this one, but that's just like how it naturally is, I guess, because I don't really pluck my brows except for like right in the middle. Well, I'm just gonna leave it and say that's good. Okie dokie. Now that my eyes are watering for some ungodly reason, I'm just gonna comb through the brows one more time. Gonna give them that not so blocky effect, but more of like a actual hair bristles. Okay, cool beans. Guess we're all done in the eyebrow department. Ah! Nose is running because I'm tearing up. I wonder if my teeth are gonna be red by the end of this video. So far, so good. We did the face, we did the eyebrows. Eyeshadow, okay. So this, what I'm gonna do is my like everyday go-to makeup for my eyes, because it's just like super easy, it's super cute, it's like pinks and purples, so it really makes my like eyes pop, because I have like bluish green, at least that's what I would like to think. I have this like Ulta palette, I don't know, it's not like a specific named palette that everyone knows about, it's just some like generic run-of-the-mill colors, and it has like the lightest baby pink, and that's what I'm gonna take and tuck under my eyebrow to give my highlighted brow look. I'm also going to bring it down to like my crease, because when I do put my my like crease color in, it'll be easier to blend if there's already an eyeshadow pigment there. Same thing with the other eye. By the way, if you guys have never heard of Joji, the music artist, I highly suggest checking him out, because like he used to be Filthy Frank, and I used to watch his videos all the time because I thought they were so funny, but they're super inappropriate, just to put that out there. But yeah, he totally like changed up what he was doing, and he is a singer now, and his music is superb. Next color that I'm gonna take is one of my Keep Me Safe Organics colors. I don't remember remember what the shade name is. I think it's like a type of wine, but I lost the lid. So I keep it in like this medicine container. And the pigment has spilled out everywhere, so I just barely put the tiniest bit on the brush, but there's like really good color payoff. I don't know if you can see it, but she's pigmented. And right off the bat, what I'm gonna do is just poke it into my crease, because I feel like if I were to start like going ham and blending right off the bat, all the pigment would like collect in one spot, and it's not really my goal. My goal is to blend. Okay, so now that like the outer like blending is done, I'm gonna go back in with the same color again here we go. And I'm actually going to deepen the crease with like a second round of the color. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, because I cannot see what the camera sees, because like I said, I'm using my phone and I'm using the back camera, because you know you don't get that good camera quality with the front camera when you're taking videos. I mean, it's good for like Snapchat selfies, but that's about it. But yeah, this eye is good on this color, so I'm just about to go ahead and do the other one. Same method, tap it in to begin with before you just go ham. Then you can go ham after you've tapped it in. Wow, this is so intense. I'm having a lot harder time blending on this side, so I feel like I did not put enough of the baby pink on the brow area. But what I could do is go back in with the light pink and kind of give me back some of the space by my brows so that it's not super, super stinking purple. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Sorry, had to skip the ad. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm actually going to take the same color on the brush and I'm going to smoke out underneath my eye. Whew. Okay, now that we're blended, next color. I'm gonna put the lid on this other one so I don't spill it, because Lord knows that would happen to me. And the next brush that I need is this one, and I need this. I have this Meat Matte Tremoni. It's like just a tiny little not even a compact, it's like one shade. By the way, this is totally my friend Mia's, so like shout out to Mia for, sorry for stealing this, but hey, it ended up on YouTube. And then I just take that color on this like small packing brush, I guess you would call it. Or maybe not, I don't know what this brush would be called, honestly. But I like to start in the corner of my eye and blend it towards the middle. But don't go all the way to the middle. I'd say about like a fourth. And then I would just try to blend the line where the dark purple shadow ends so that it's not so harsh. And then what I would do is also take that color and drag it just to like this outside corner of underneath your eye. Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering. And then we're doing the next one. Same thing, I'm just kind of gonna pat on the dark color in the corner. Okay, and also with the blending of underneath the eye. Hello there, isn't that a beautiful purple eye? Oh my god, stop crying, Morgan. You're gonna ruin the makeup. Just need to like fan myself for a second, sorry y'all. Goodness gracious. Okay, and next thing I do is I have this Keep Me Safe Organics blush, but oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm so gross. But it's a blush that's a loose pigment, but I'm gonna actually use it as the color that's like inside of my eye, because this stuff is like 100% safe, no GMOs, like it's just all around a good company and a good brand, especially with the whole organic food trend that has been going on. I know my mom and my family are totally part of it. I don't know about you guys, if your family totally eats that way, like, let me know in the comments, I guess. It's weird being used to the fact that like this is gonna be a YouTube video. Like people are actually gonna watch this. Holy cannoli. Whew, girl, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. And now that we got that part done, let me put the lid on this before I make a disaster. Thank goodness. Next thing on the list is we have here this Kiko Milano precision eye pencil. I got this when I was in Italy with my grandma. It was my graduation present for graduating high school. Like, how awesome is that? I don't think anyone else can say that that happened to them. But I'm just gonna do this blue on my waterline, on my bottom lashes. okay, girl. Don't cry. Keep the tears back. You can do it. Oh, goodness gracious. I feel bad because I feel like I'm not talking enough and there's just like awkward silences going on in this video, but for any of you out there who have done makeup, you know that there's just times when you need to not say anything. Like right there. Talking right there would have been a bad idea, and I probably would have ended up stabbing myself in the eyeball, and let me tell you, that does not feel good. I really hope that my camera just didn't stop recording at some point. I should probably check, because like, I don't know how much space I have on my phone. Oh, sweet beans, it's still going. Sweet beans. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this whole like country accent thing right now, because I don't ever do that. I mean, like, I do every once in a while if I feel like it's appropriate, but right now it's really not. Now that I've finished my eyeshadow, I'm gonna brush all this off because I'm tired of looking orange. Good thing about this is it helps blend in that, like, I don't know, beigey color into my face so that it's more even instead of just orange in certain spots. Oh, Morgan, what have you done? I really should get a lighter setting powder. Ew. Okay. Awkward babe break. Good stuff. Okay. And now... Oh yes, I'm not done with the eyes. So I have to do... using just regular old liquid black eyeliner. And this part's gonna be intense, so just give me a second. Holy crap, that was scary. I haven't even gotten to the scary part yet. Wings are so hard. My friend Melanie can do them, but so good, and I'm just like, girl, how? I think I'm just gonna edit this part out of the video because I'm getting really frustrated. And I might start swearing. Oh, God bless. We have a wing. Wing part 2. Excuse me. Bam! We got 2 wings. Yay. I'm going to cry. I think I'm dying. I'm like sitting here sweating my butt off, coughing, my nose is running. The next part we do the mascara, whatever this is called. I used to work at Sally Beauty and I got this there when I was working there. It's alright, I'm just like not a fan of super short wands. I don't know why I'm like giving product reviews while I'm doing my makeup because this is totally not that kind of video. Also, interesting note about me, I totally don't wear false lashes. I wish that I did. I never really fully learned how to put them on, I guess, and they're kind of uncomfortable to wear, I'm not gonna lie. Having something heavy just being on your eyelids, and there's also like the fact that you have to glue them on, which I know that they made magnetic lashes, because I also sold those, but I don't know how I feel about those either. I don't know, like what if the magnets like disconnected and somehow ended up getting in your brain? I don't know. I get paranoid about stuff like that, I guess. I just noticed that I have like little hairs all over me from the brush to get the powder off my face. Also, but excuse me for a moment because I need to wipe my nose. I did not want to ruin my makeup. That was probably really gross. Okay, so now that my eyes are done, we can go into contouring and blush. I feel like I have to sneeze now. That's terrifying. Also, dipping back into that little Ulta palette that I got for Christmas. It has a kind of a warm tone bronzer in there. It's like kind of in between, I guess you could say. Like neutral. Where it looks like it has warm aspects and it also looks like it has cool tones. I almost make like a tiny triangle. Like bam, bam, bam. When I contour my face, I feel like I have kind of like a square face. I don't know if I'm wrong about that or not, but kind of just how I feel. Also, children, remember to always tap your brush off whenever you're using any product, because you never know how pigmented it could be, and then you could be in a big old mess if you use too much, especially bronzer. It gets real intense, especially if it's not your right shade too. Okie dokie, and now I'm going to take another Keep Me Safe Organic blushes, and this one that I'm going to use is in the shade Desert Rose. If any of you guys know who the Police are, like the band, their singer's name was Sting, and when they were no longer a band, Sting went solo and did his own thing. He has a song called Desert Rose, and it is one. And your girl is done. Here is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed my awkward and uncomfortable chatter while doing this makeup look, so thank you.